All right, welcome back. Today's story, or this story, comes out of China, and it is titled China Watches On as a Herd of Elephants Wander from Town to Town, Causing Over $1 million in Damages. So we've got a little bit, it's by the Chinese correspondent Bill Brittles, and this is from ABC. So we can see a picture here of the elephants. I guess they've decided that they're going to town. The elephants are going to town. So let's find out. For more than a month, 15 elephants, including 3 calves, have dominated Chinese domestic media as they march through towns and villages with no clear destination in sight. Asian elephants are native to the southwestern province of Yunnan. Please excuse any of the pronunciations. I have a very English ability to say words, which is ignorant, but I apologize. The province of Yunnan, but one herd has migrated unusually far northward this year, leaving a trail of destruction as they march through farms and villages. Surveillance cameras in villages have caught the herd strolling down roads, feasting on trees, and even in local media, as it is believed, rummaging through an alcohol factory. So we've got a bunch of drunk elephants running through China right now. If you're worried about your life, if you're worried about what's going on in the world right now, just think that they're just letting these elephants go hog wild, just getting drunk and having a rip. The plight of the herd has caused great concern among Chinese online community, with live streams closely following the elephant's progress and drones monitoring from above. So they've got, I don't know if you know how big an elephant is, but it's the size of like a 1-ton truck. It's some of the big ones, and to have that marching through your town would be frightening to say the least. It's also caused considerable angst amongst farmers, which local media reports suggested the herds have caused so far $1 million or 1.29 million worth of damages to agricultural land, fueling the intense interest in their plight in the mystery of why they embarked on this road trip in the first place. Here you go. There's a video. There's just hanging out. Just hanging out. I find that, like, I love animals, but I think animals need to be where animals need to be. I don't think we can just let them, go hog wild. Imagine a bunch of moose just walking around downtown Toronto, just going wherever they. Well, I mean, knowing Canada, we'd probably be okay with that. But I actually kind of love this, that they're just letting them do whatever they want. It's hard to tell the exact reason for the specific herd migration, but if talking about the bigger picture, the biggest challenge for Asian elephants is in Yuan is habitat loss. So they're running out of there. This is nature fighting back. They've sent Babar, their fucking leader, and they're taking it back. Some media reports have suggested that a female elephant leading the herd, there we go, and had become lost and inadvertently led them on a long cross-country journey. So the matriarchy is making them walk. Maybe they're just feeling fat. They just wanted to go on a nice walk. The elephants usually live in the biggest tropical forest in China. Look, they've got tons of room. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. If readers or listeners want to try to chime in on that one, Yushiwanbana Reserve. I owe you $1 for every word that I pronounce wrong. Conservationists estimate that 270 and 300 Asian elephants in Yuan live in the natural reserve, which is also a major tourist attraction. So what are they doing? Get back there. Get back where they want to see you. You're just ripping it up. This particular herd began a northward migration more than a year ago and then settled in a new area before heading even further north. So you can see here how far they traveled. Maybe we can make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, forget it. So they've covered over 400 kilometers so far. And one report claims the herd originally had 17 elephants, but 2 of them became drunk and dropped off pace, returning to their original habitat. So that's how we can stop these elephants. We just need to get them a giant bottle of Jack Daniels. Let's. I mean, I'll go over if I have to. I'll fly over with some Canadian beer, stronger than American, and we'll just have a champagne jam with the elephants, and I'll save China. I think that's just awesome. The drunk theory appeared to be based on an article from the state media that said the herd was seen in the vicinity of an alcohol factory. State media. That's what you always got to believe, especially in China. So, if elephants are found to be drinking alcohol, it is likely because it is similar to the smell of rotting fruit. That's some good booze they got over there. And an animal expert from, I try to say it, Zhang Xiao. Oh, that was okay. An animal expert from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences was quoted saying in the China Youth Daily. So they're starting to. So they don't know what to do. They're just a bunch of lost, drunk elephants. Well, I mean, maybe a little less. The two alcoholic ones left, but and they're trying to find a way home. So China's state news media Xiang said precautionary measures are being used to avoid elephant-human conflict, which is good because I don't think there'd be much of a conflict. I'm pretty sure the elephants just ripped them in half. And more than a dozen people in UN were killed by elephants in 2019, media outlet. So these are drunken, angry elephants on a rampage, just going on. And how do we get them back? With the herd showing no sign of returning south, well, fuck no, they're drinking. They're having a good time. Officials in the villages along the way have parked trucks across roads to try and guide the elephants' direction. So we're doing our best. They're using food bait in an attempt to lure the elephants back towards their home. So they've given up. They've moved out. They're moving on up. Corn, sugar, and other agricultural products attract Asian elephants, said Li Jiang. Well, it attracts almost everybody. The number of elephants have increased from 170 in the 1980 to 300 now. So yeah, the elephants are coming back strong. I love it. Maybe if any sort of conflict erupts between China and the rest of the world, we need to get those our deep-seated agents, the elephants, to give us a hand in there. So between 1975 and 2014, the areas in which elephants are distributed in neutral forests have decreased by 16%. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I mean, 16% isn't that bad. I thought, 50% or 25%, but that's not so bad. But the increased population, decreased habitat drive the elephants to walk further to find something more suitable. So there we go. So yeah, right now elephants are rampaging across China. Well, maybe drunken elephants are rampaging against China, and hopefully they figure out how to stop them, to slow down, and hopefully nobody gets hurt. Thanks again for listening, everybody. This is Planet Z. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about it, and have a wonderful day.